Hey coin collectors, I wanted to do a little video on what country has the best silver products to buy. So what bars, security features, designs, and all the little features when it comes to silver and stacking. So which ones are the best and which ones are probably the ones to avoid the most, and which are my favorites overall that I like to stack and collect heavily as well. So I think to start off with, one that I do like, that it is a pretty good country, is the Somali Republic. This 100 shillings coin here with the elephant on there. I think it's a really cool design. I really like what they do with their mints. I like the shine and the gloss that they put within these the coins. They look pretty good with the frosting in there. One thing to note is they don't really have much when it comes to security point of view. So it's definitely from that point of view, it's a bit of a risk. It's a 3.9 silver there, but yeah, they're pretty good. Definitely worth having some of them as well. Another one that I don't mind, but I definitely don't stack very heavily, is the Austrian Philharmonics coin. I find personally I get a lot of milk spotting issues with these from my perspective as well. There's definitely no security when it comes to these coins, and they're quite bland. There's nothing really much to them as well, and they haven't really done anything with the designs or improved anything from a mint point of view as well. So they've been pretty stagnant when it comes to developing these coins. So definitely from my perspective, it's not really worth going heavy on these, but they're okay definitely to have some. Next is the Mexican Libertad. So these ones are definitely a good one to have some in your stack as well. You can see it has a kind of a dull finish, so it's like the mint has been pushing them out, but they haven't really got the best finish when it comes to quality point of view. But I think they are definitely a good one to have some stacked in your point of view. Again, there's no real security when it comes to these, so that they haven't put any effort into the manufacturing producing of these point of view. So they're definitely good to have some of them, but I definitely don't go heavy on them at all as well. The next is probably the most famous. It's the American Silver Eagles as well. So I think these are definitely not a bad one to stack from a point of view. They have introduced some kind of quality, albeit very basic quality. So I don't know if you can see it there. There's like a little notch missing there. So it's just under the 2012. 2021. So that's about it, but I've seen plenty of fakes with that notch missing as well. It's super easy for them to fake as well. I personally prefer the type 1s. I just like the design a lot better than this eagle as well, so I definitely are a type 1 fan over the type 2 eagles. So it'd be interesting to know what you viewers like, so please put in the comments below if you're a type 1 or type 2 silver stacker as well. But obviously these don't have any security, and this at least has some kind of very basic security. But the one thing I find with American Eagles is they still, a bit like the Mexican one, have a bit of a dull finish there as well. So there's not much in it as well from that point of view. So they've definitely made some improvements, but definitely still some works to go there as well. The next one that I really love is the Germanian mint. So they come up with some really cool unique designs and coins, and I love their bars. Their bars are just by far the coolest things to look at from that point of view. I love the shine they give and the numbers as well. I love the new special coin they're coming out with now, where you use a special infrared light or torch on the coin, and it makes this like red color of like a old Roman ruin. So when you use that light, it just pops out, and just the blackness and everything else within that coin, I think is really, really unique, and I think it's going to be a really good collector's item going into 2024 as well. But Germanium mints, to me, have the best bars. I've got a few of them on order as well, so I love anything from 100 grams up are really, really good to stack. Even the 1 ounce is a good little bar to have as well. So definitely highly recommend the Germanium mint for that purpose. And next was the UK mint. So this year, to be honest, has been my favourite year when it comes to the UK mint. I've really loved what they've done with some of their designs from, I think, potentially because of the coronation, they've come up with some pretty cool, unique bullion designs, some special editions as well. So there's been a lot of different coins coming out from the Royal Mint, and with the Britannias as well. Definitely something to look at. I love these. I think I've got 3 of these different ones here. So one's with the king without the crown, another one with the queen with the crown, and then this one's the king with the crown. You can see these ones with the little dots on as well. So you got 3 different Britannias just come out this year alone. So I think that's been really unique. I don't think I've ever seen that before, and you certainly don't see that with any other country as well. That you have 3 of the same with a different obverse. And I really love the security that they've got in these coins as well. So it's always hard to get the lighting right, but you've got here the trident, if I can get the lighting right. And then when you change the angle, you can see it turning into a lock. So it's a trident one way and a lock there. All these microwaves they got in there as well, and the microwaves in the actual shield as well. It's really, really good design. So you can really see with the lighting how all those little waves pop out as well. So I think for me, it's definitely, they've really stepped up as well. So, and a few other designs they've got is obviously some of these ones as well. The Queen's Beast have been an absolute banger of a series as well. So the 2 Oz silver ones as well, I think have been fantastic. And this one's one of my favourite ones from the UK mint as well. Just look at that detail on the king's head there. How much detail they've gone into making this. So this is obviously the proof coronation coin, quite limited, but I really love this one as well. And they've got their bars as well. So this is 100 grams bars as well. I don't mind the 500 grams as well. And they've got some good additions there. So for me, they're definitely one of the better countries in the world, and they've definitely improved their quality when it comes to milk spotting as well. I haven't seen many issues from that point of view. Number 2 for me is the Canadian Mint. I think they've really gone above and beyond with their manufacturing processes. I really love all the intricate details they've put into this coin as well. So you got all those radio lines, how fine they are. You can really see the light just popping off that. You can see this little Canadian maple leaf down the bottom, and within that there's a micro etched 23, so obviously being 2023 year as well. So a lot of details. You can see the leaf as well, how many details with all the veins of the leaf in there as well. 49 silver, which doesn't matter so much. And then you've got a special within there. You've got the dots in between the year of rain as well. And there's a couple of other things too as well. You can see the radio lines on the back of that one as well. And I like the new system they've got to stop the milk spotting as well. So the mint shield as well. It's a really, really unique thing that the Canadian Mint have come up with. For me, I haven't really seen many other cool designs that they've come up with, like the UK Mint. They've still got the Queen on the back, a bit like Australia as well. So it's really just this Canadian maple that's probably their core design that I've personally seen. But let me know in the messages below if there's any others that you've seen that you've really loved and started to stack as well. So my top favourite, well, it's no guessing, it's the Australian one. Obviously, one, because I am from Australia, so for the cost over spot is definitely the best for me to stack as well. So you don't have to spend as much to get them as well. But I definitely find some of their cool designs as well. So like you get these cool koalas, you get the kookaburras, which the detail on these are just absolutely amazing as well. So I love some of these unique designs that they come up with as well. Even the Royal Mint in Canberra as well has been definitely lifting their game as well. So I really love these designs that have come up with this year with the coat of arms. So that's something that's come up really, really good. So this is the 2023 version of that as well. So I think they've really gone above and beyond when it comes to coin designs and some of their security features as well. So interesting note with these kangaroos. So in between the K up there, obviously I'm never going to show you on this camera, there's a tiny little letter A in the middle of that as well. So you really can't see it. It's like micro etch. You need a really small magnifying glass to be able to see it. But that with all the radio lines, it's a really, really, you can see that as well. They've really gone above and beyond on that one as well. So the Queen just really looks good with the detail there. And I think just for me, the cost over spot as well is something to look into as well. I also love the dragons that they've come out with as well. They're really good, unique designs. I think next year with the Lunar series from the Perth Mint, with the Year of the Dragon is going to be an absolute spotter. Definitely one to look out for. So definitely for me, I like their bars and everything else they make as well. So the Perth Mint for me is definitely right up there as probably being my favourite. And the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra as well is doing definitely a better job when it comes to the bullion perspective as well. So they've definitely lifted their game from that perspective. One to probably call out as well is the Chinese, the panda bears. For me, I don't mind the design. So the designs look pretty good with the deep camo there. So with the frosting to make the bears pop out. So from a color point of view and a look of a coin point of view, it's pretty good. The thing that always takes me away from it is obviously not being a 1 troy ounce silver coin. So, you know, I'd rather 31.1 grams as well. And the fact that it's made in China, I mean, you just don't know if it's genuine or not as well. So that kind of does hurt its value a bit. And I still find that the premium on these are almost too high for the amount of silver in there. You find these are almost a similar price to some of these government minted coins, but yet you're getting less silver. So I'll tread with caution when it comes to those ones as well. So let me know what you think. What's your favorite country? What's your favorite mint in the world that makes your silver coins? Is it Australia, is it UK, US, or is it another country that I haven't mentioned? It'd be great to know in the feedback on what your thoughts are on the best silver coins to stack and collect as well. Once again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy that loves talking about my collections and my coins and my personal opinions as well. So thanks for watching and joining the coin collecting community. Dan.